Now, have you ever picked up your iPhone only to realize you can't get into it? Maybe you forgot the passcode after not using it for a while, bought a second-hand iPhone that's still linked to someone else's Apple ID, or entered the wrong passcode too many times and ended up with the disabled device. Now, whatever the reason, getting logged out of your own phone can be incredibly frustrating. And to make things even worse, Apple's official recovery method often requires information you may no longer have, leaving you with very few options. And that's exactly where Tenorshare 4 UKey iPhone Unlocker comes in. Instead of struggling through complicated recovery steps, this tool is designed to make the entire process much simpler. It can remove different types of iPhone locks including screen passcode, Apple IDs without the password, activation lock, and MDM restrictions. It can even help you regain access to a disabled iPhone. And the best part is that you don't need to be a tech expert to use it. Now, once you open the software, the first thing you will notice is how clean and straightforward the interface is. Everything is neatly organized, so instead of digging through complicated menus, you simply choose the feature that matches the problem you're trying to solve. Whether you want to remove a screen lock, bypass an Apple ID, or fix a disabled iPhone, each option is clearly labeled, making it easy to know where to start. It's almost like having several different iPhone recovery tools combined into one application. And to give you a better idea of how it actually works, let me show you the complete process step by step so you can see how quickly it can turn a locked iPhone back into a usable device. Now, to unlock your iPhone, start by opening the software and selecting Unlock Screen. This is the option you will use if you have forgotten your passcode or your iPhone has been disabled. Now, before you begin, download and install the software on your computer. I will leave a download link in the description down below so you don't have to search for it. Next, connect your iPhone to your computer using a USB cable. In most cases, the software will detect your device automatically, but if it doesn't, simply put your iPhone into recovery mode or DFU mode by following the on-screen instruction, and the software will definitely recognize it. After that, you will be prompted to download the correct iOS firmware for your device. Just choose a location on your computer to save the file and click download. Now, depending on your internet connection, this may take a few minutes. Now, once the firmware is ready, click start to begin the unlocking process. One important thing to know is that this will erase all the data on your iPhone and install the latest compatible version of iOS. So if you have a backup, now is the time to make sure it's safe. Now, keep your iPhone connected while the software works, and after a few minutes, you will see a confirmation message. At that point, your iPhone will be unlocked and you can set it up and use it again. Now, another feature that many people find useful is the ability to remove an Apple ID from an iPhone. And the process is surprisingly simple. All you need to do is connect your iPhone to your computer using a USB cable and open the software. Now, from the main screen, select Remove Apple ID option and you're ready to begin. Now, before the software starts, your iPhone will ask you to enter the device passcode and confirm that you trust the computer you're using. This is normally a security step from Apple to verify that you're authorized to access the device. Once you have entered the passcode and tapped Trust, the software takes over and begins removing the Apple ID. Throughout the process, you will see clear step-by-step instruction on the screen, so you always know what to do next. You don't need any technical knowledge or special skill, just follow the prompts as they appear. In just a few steps, the Apple ID will be removed, making the entire process straightforward and easy, even if you have never used software like this before. Now, there is one more feature that can save you a lot of frustration: removing the screen time passcode. Now, if you have forgotten the passcode and are logged out of certain apps or settings, the software can remove it in just a few simple steps. And the best part is that your personal data, including photos, apps and files, remains untouched throughout the process. It supports device running iOS 12 or later, although it doesn't work with third-party parental control apps. Overall, it's a simple, beginner-friendly solution that guides you through the entire process without making things complicated. Now let's talk about pricing, because that's probably the question most of you have. The free version lets you explore the software and see how all the features work, but you will need a paid plan to actually unlock your phone. If you only need it for one-time issue, the monthly plan at $35.95 is the most practical choice. If you think you will use it more than once or often help friends and family with their devices, the annual plan at $55.95 offers much better value. And if you would rather pay once and never ask about subscriptions again, the lifetime license at $75.95 is the best option. So at last, I just want to say that if you have ever been logged out of your iPhone, forgotten your passcode, or struggled with an Apple ID issue, 10 or Share For You key is definitely worth checking out. It takes what would normally be a frustrating and complicated process and makes it simple enough for almost anyone to follow.